Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest rally trapping video. Today I'll be showcasing some clips from my Mythic champ trap. So in today's video, I'll be taking a couple rallies. Also, my guildmate actually got caught by a mini rally party, which was basically just a bunch of single rallies, but again, he got a ton of rallies taken from that. But we're gonna be starting off with my Mythic champ trap. He's gonna be taking a rally from, I wouldn't say they're a amazing lead. They were like a low kind of tier lead, and I knew that based on their castle stars and artifact stars and all that stuff. So my kind of thing here is if I ever see someone under like 80 castle stars on this account, because I have a decent amount of troops, I'm not going to switch to my war gear. I'll take it in whatever fake gear I currently have on and just try to counter it. I will take obviously a little more damage than I would have if I put my war gear on, but as soon as I put my war gear on in this situation, again, I usually don't get a follow-up rally, so it's better to keep it off. Hopefully you don't realize that I'm online and then I get a second rally. But in this case, that did not happen because my guildmates decided to like basically rally every single one of their joiners, so they decided not to send another rally afterwards. But at least I got this rally. So let's take a look here, about 12 seconds to go. Again, all I gotta do is just swap to the right formation. I think they tested me in infantry, so I'll just swap into cav or range orders. It is an infantry one. They are gonna speed up, but it's not fast enough. They used a bunch of 25s, I think, not 50s, so I had plenty of time to counter that, and yes, I got the full counter off on that. I didn't swap to my war gear. I kind of stayed in my, whatever it is, hunting gear, whatever I have on there. I have around 250 stats, I would say, if I was to tell you what my stats are. I'm just guessing right now, but I assume around 250 stats in this gear. It's not jeweled or anything, so if you guys are wondering what kind of stats I'm running, again, he was not the best rally lead. I was actually expecting better gear than he had there because he had 21 castle stars. Yeah, I was expecting more than like a purple terror shield and some vials. Not really tempered at all either, so I was kind of surprised by his gear there a little bit. I was expecting a little bit stronger, but he still had like Pack 5 familiars and all that, which kind of threw me off as well with that gear for infantry gear. So it is what it is. We'll check it, take a look, and see how much damage. He only did 1 million damage to my monster hunting gear. It was only a 2.1 rally though. That could be one of the reasons. Did 685k to my front line and 332k it looks like with the Pack 5, so not doing much damage with that. Did he only have a single Pack 5? Is that why he's doing so little Pack 5 damage? Yeah, that's why. He only had one Pack 5, so he only had one Pack 5 as well, so that really reduced the damage. If he had two, it would have did an extra like 300k, so I would have took like 1.3. Obviously, if I put my war gear on, I would have took way less because the war gear on this account is quite good, which you will get to see in the next clip because I will throw it on for the next one. But let's take a look. You know, this guy's getting just completely destroyed here. I'm not sure if we're sending doubles into these guys, but yeah, I think we are. So yeah, so all the joiners here did not have a good time after they joined because we found them in fury and just started sending doubles at them. And yeah. Anyways, by the way, yeah, FU doesn't exist anymore if you guys are wondering. If you're looking for my guild, it is GKR. So we have changed guild tags and merged into one guild instead of one guild and two shells. We're one guild and one shell, and then we split to do doubles instead of just being in two shells at all times. So yeah, unfortunately for this guy, he got caught in that. But yeah, actually he still has troops because I don't think he burned on that solo, but anyways, nope, now he's burning. Never mind, there comes all the solos in there that burn them off. So we will move on to the next clip after these solos hit here, down to 557. So in this one, I was quote-unquote caught in fury. So I ported to the corner. I don't know, maybe I should port to the wonders now, just I don't know, sometimes when I port to the corner, they'll cancel. If I port to the wonder, they might think I'm going to burn, so maybe I'll port to the wonder more often now, just to get more rallies, because I have had a couple times when I join a rally, they set the rally on me, I port to the corner, and they cancel, so I'm thinking maybe if I port to the wonder, there's a less chance they'll cancel. I did that in KVK, and they didn't cancel, and I was able to cap a rally, so anyways, it's the same account, by the way. This time, this guy is much stronger ICCS, so I did have a plan to throw on my war gear. I do have kind of a brain fart doing this rally cap though, so you get to see that. Normally it's okay, but for whatever reason, this guy sent like a weird setup on his attack, and I couldn't, like, my brain couldn't figure out what it was. You'll see that when the rally actually marches here, but yeah, for whatever reason, my brain couldn't comprehend what he was sending. So yeah, this guy's much stronger. 108 castle stars, 330 artifact stars, mythic champ into speed up gear. This is a guy who I would put my war gear on. This is one of the people I was talking about. If he had like 20 castle stars and like 200 artifact stars, then I wouldn't do that. If he has like non-mythic champ into speed up gear, then it's kind of giving me the indication he's not as strong. But this guy obviously is mythic champ into speed up gear, bunch of castle stars, bunch of artifact stars, kind of a mid to top tier lead here in that range. So want to put your war gear on for this guy, or it probably will hurt a lot, especially if he counters you. So you're looking at 6 mil reds if this becomes a counter. So we'll take a look and see what he's sending. Let's see. Double check here. I can't remember what formation I'm in. For whatever reason, I had to double check this one a couple times, and like I couldn't figure out what it was, so I just I was so messed up here. I'm just like, whatever, I'll just take it in the formation I'm in. I couldn't figure out what the heck he was doing there, because he sent some fodder in there and it was kind of messing with my brain. And I think so little people send range rallies. If I see range, my brain like shuts off. Yeah, because his fodder was really weird. I was like, what the heck is he sending? So it did a good job of messing with my head. Did not get the counter off. Took it in range wedge, which is not what I wanted to take this in. Yeah, so range, like if I took a range on range, it's fine. As soon as you take it in range wedge, you just take extra damage. It's not great. You can see I did take, what was it, 2.3 to my front line, and it was 786 from his pack 5, so that was 2.3 mil damage because of the range wedge. And the reason why you take so much damage in range wedge is because your infantry is so far in the back. They're just not doing damage for such a long part of the fight. So anyways, we're going to move on to the next one. This is the clip from my guildmate. He was offline for the first hit. As you can see, it was a, what was that, 2 or a 550 pretty much they sent at him. Ended up actually walking back with quite a few troops. He did take that in his monster hunting gear, I'm pretty sure. Then they went in for another attack here. It looks like, what is this, kind of like 552, I guess, or 442 for the next attack. I don't think they walked back from that one. Again, I did not get the first 2 rallies on video because I was not recording. That's pretty much it. I think I was reinforcing them. For whatever reason, I forgot to record. So this guy was a max account though, or a pretty much max account. People are like telling me like Sody Pop wasn't a max account. I'm like, he has like max castle stars, max artifacts, and max tempering on his mythic champ. I'm like, what is a max account? Because he doesn't have the 11k heroes, he's not a maxed account. I don't know, like, whatever. So, he doesn't do any less damage than the other max accounts that hit me. So, anyway, so that guy's pretty much a max account. Now, Super Vegito is actually online. Now he's in the corner. He does have one of their leaders. They're going to go and try to free the leader. That's the thing I'm trying to say. Another really good account though, Hoompa Loompa here, 175. Watch how fast this rally comes in. It was like poof, hits. It's like, oh god. Yeah, that one's hard to counter. That was like 3 to 4 seconds that rally walk for. Yeah, and I said inf. So I was laughing because I was like, I didn't have time to type it and tell him when it was coming, but I did call it because I thought inf was coming in just based on the march speeds and everything that was going on, so that's why I thought inf was going to be coming in, but I was right, but I couldn't even tell him it was coming in because it hit so fast that I was like, wow, okay. That would have been even hard for me to counter that normally. Normally I'm pretty good, except for that range rally. That was, whatever reason, I had a huge brain fart on that one. I could have looked at that one 10 times, I think, and still not seen what they are actually sending, so... Yeah, there's no buddy, so it looks like he did get another leader there. That's 2 leads he has currently. He did take it inf on inf. Thankfully, he didn't get full countered, which is nice because that guy was really strong. But he is low on inf now, so since he lost another 2 mil inf, he only has like 2.7 mil inf in his front line. Yeah, and they will be going again, so... Yeah. Yeah, he must have used the buddy for something because he didn't use it on that one, and he's trying to free the leader. So again, Super Vegito now has 2 leaders. Looks like Sapporo, the beer company, is going to be going in after him now. Let's see what reigns. Yeah, we're going mostly Cav because we're expecting another Inf rally because they seem to like to go Inf. So anyways, so this guy is not as strong as the previous 2 rally leads, obviously not as strong as a max count, and not as strong as a 175 Castle Star guy as well, who I think that's pretty much max Castle Stars at the time. He's showing range gear, so I was like, if he's showing range gear, he probably wants you to swap into infantry, so I was like, are they going Cav? I'm not sure, because that's what I would assume they want you to go into is infantry, so they send Cav and hit you with their Cav hit on your infantry. That's why you would show range early, unless you're literally going range, which normally you don't show your gear before the rally starts. The rally is coming in, and it was actually Inf, so for whatever reason they wanted him to switch into infantry and then go infantry again. I'm not sure why they did that. It's kind of interesting because, yeah, if you show range gear, you want them to go into infantry to counter you sort of thing, and then you send Cav. You don't send infantry after that. Okay, whatever. they sent infantry, hit his infantry again, so they actually got him to go into infantry, but they didn't full counter him because they sent infantry, so for whatever reason they did that. Yeah. Maybe someone else can explain it to me in the comments down below why they did that. Maybe they forgot which countered what, because if you want them to go into, if you want to send infantry, you don't show range. You show, what's it called? You show Cav so that they switch to range, so you hit them with your infantry, but for whatever reason they did do that on here. So this guy's kind of doing the same thing, I think. Let's double check. Das Fool is the rally lead here, so they're going to go in for another rescue rally. Let's take a look and see what he's going to do. Yeah, I guess he's not really showing range, just random range gear he has on there. And then I believe he goes infantry after this one too. Let's double check. Yeah, it's infantry. Another infantry is coming in right now. They weren't as fast on these last 2 carpets. They must have used their 75s or all their 50s in the first one and didn't work out. This time, they did go Bunny Blackwing though, so they did get their leader back and Blackwinged, and I guess Blackwing is, I don't know why there's no point in Blackwing someone unless they have tier 4 frontline. Maybe they thought they got through all his tier 2 and decided to go with Blackwing maybe to hit some tier 4, but with the Sanctuary, the Blackwing only works on the stuff in your infirmaries. It doesn't work on the stuff that goes in the Sanctuary, by the way, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, a decent hit, but was able to get the counter off, so I believe they go in one more time to try and free the leader after this, so I believe, yeah, he has 3 leaders right now, unless they use Bunny on the other one. I didn't notice. Let's double check. Through the leader, yeah, so he has 3 leaders right now, but the Familiar actually saved this guy's leader, so they're going to go in one more time. Yeah, 3 leaders. Sapporo, Hoompa Loompa, and Mr. Peanut, which is the maxed account. You can see the guy's infantry gear. He's got some Mythic Champ tempered in there. Pretty good. That's a decent. Yeah, this is actually a rally lead I might throw my gear on for too, because he's got 80 Castle Stars. So this guy, he actually looks decently strong for only 48 Castle Stars. He's got 300 Artifact Stars. You can see he's got tempered Mythic Champ in his speed up gear. So another decent rally lead here. Super Vegito decided to move to the other side, so we'll go over there and reinforce him as well. I'm trying to get in all these rallies just so I can get the reports or the video, because also I have tier 5 on this count, so I can reinforce them tier 5. It's better to take tier 5 reinforcements most of the time, because you can only take 1,000,000 reinforcements, and tier 5 obviously is the highest amount of damage per troop, so if you can take tier 5 reinforcements, it's the best thing to do. So anyways, about 10 seconds away. See what he's going to do. Is he going to try to do the bamboozle, or what's going on here? Let's take a look. No, he's not throwing on any different gear here. Let's take a look here. Still doesn't have his war gear on. His speeding in. Still doesn't have his war gear on. He's really put it on last second here. He actually took a while to put that war gear on. Let's take a look here. Not much damage. Let's take a look at his gear, and it took me a while to realize what the heck was this gear. It looks like Cav with a with a cup in there. I was trying to figure it out, like, what the heck was that? I had to go into the forum, like, oh, it was a mix attack. It was like a 515 or something like that, mix attack. And I was like, okay, I don't think that guy really has the gear to be going mix against somebody with a comp this big. If the guy was like Mr. Peanut, yeah, go ahead. Like, you have that max account, you can walk back from people, but this guy, not so much. If you're running purple gear in your mix set, you're probably not walking back from anyone, especially if you're not sending the walk back familiars like the Jade Worm and the other like shield ones and the stun ones like Helldrider and stuff. You're probably not going to walk back from someone. He didn't really do that much damage either, and this was kind of the last rally too, so yeah. Anyways, I'm just wondering, because I've seen a lot of people try to go mix, and it doesn't work really unless you have a good account with all the right familiars and stuff like that, the stuff that would allow you to walk back. So anyways, great job to Super Vegito for capping all those rallies. Other than that, if you guys have any questions about rally trapping, let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.